What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. So yo man, I'm on my last leg of this trip on my way to Dallas, and then I'll be in Dallas in about an hour. So you guys look out for your boy. Hey, make sure you guys come out this Saturday to support too. I got Jalen Smith in the house. It's gonna be a great time. But yo man, this is kind of like my pre-game, what the Dallas Cowboys got to do to beat these Los Angeles Rams. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Right out the gate, the Dallas Cowboys are gonna have to play one of their best games of 2019. It's gonna have to be this Sunday. These Rams are definitely a team that play in a division where everybody is playing pretty much at their max except for Arizona. So they're getting some fair, damn good competition every single week. We saw the game they played against the Seahawks last week. I know a lot of people got kind of, turned up about it, but you got to remember, teams always play very, very well when they play against their division foes. I mean, look at the Dallas Cowboys against their division. We're 4-0. So, I mean, teams fairly tend to play very damn good against their own division because they know those opponents no matter how good they are. But I'm going to tell you guys something about this Rams team that we can do that they don't like, and mainly it's toward their quarterback more than anything. We're going to have to blitz Jared Goff, man. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Jared Goff, when you blitz him, when he has a clean pocket, man, he's about 76% completion rate, averaging at about 8.1 yards per throw, has 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something this. When you put him under pressure, man, he drops all the way down to 35% completion rate on 5.7 yards per throw, 3 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. He is a totally different quarterback when he got somebody rushing him and on his butt. Now, typically, the Dallas Cowboys, we're not a real big blitzing team. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, I think we're ranked like 27th in the NFL. We blitz about 22% of the time on our defensive plays. So most of the time, we're relying on our front four to get pressure and get sacks. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This week, I definitely want to see my Dallas Cowboys become more creative in getting those sacks and getting after the quarterback. Rob Marinelli, man, he's the type of guy, he doesn't really like having one pressure or certain pressure coming off of one side, or he likes what's called applied pressure. Basically means the quarterback doesn't know where he's getting pressure from. But I'm going to be honest with you, with how Jared Goff plays under pressure, I definitely believe that if we put him under pressure for the most part of this game, then you know what's going to happen? He's going to turn into a quarterback who isn't very accurate. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you something else. I know a lot of people have been wondering, like, why have these quarterbacks been having such good games against the Dallas Cowboys? And I'm going to be honest with you, man. It has a lot to do with us not blitzing. That's why a guy like Sam Darnold, from the Jets, was able to have a really damn good day against the Dallas Cowboys, basically having a career day. And then you had the other kid from Buffalo that had a damn near career day. Why? Because I'm going to tell you this. An average quarterback with no pressure in the NFL is going to look like a GOAT. Like, those are the games that they're looking for. So, I mean, if you're wondering why are these quarterbacks having such a good games against the Dallas Cowboys, it's because they're sitting back there in the pocket and no one is contesting them and forcing them to get that ball out fast. The Dallas Cowboys got to make sure that we do a good job of applying pressure to Jared Goff. Now, something else, these wide receivers, man, I'm going to keep it all the way funky with you guys. These wide receivers as a whole are probably better than our DBs as a whole. I'm just keeping it real. Like, we have our highlights of some guys that are pretty damn good at the cornerback position. But for the most part, man, their core is better than our core. But it doesn't mean that we have to lose. Because I'm going to tell you guys this. If we get pressure, like I said earlier, then you know what's going to happen? It's going to even the gap. Why? Because then our cornerbacks will be able to play loose. But I'm going to tell you guys this. If we don't get pressure on Jared Goff, man, these wide receivers are going to exploit our corners. I'm telling you that right now. I'm sorry to tell you, and they know I love my corners. But they're going to exploit us if we don't get pressure because, man, every one of their wide receivers, that boy Woods, that boy Cup, and then that little third string dude, I forget his name, but they're what I call space eaters. Like, these are guys who can win. They can win by themselves. They're like little Cole Beasleys running around. Like, these guys can get freaking open. So we got to make sure that we get pressure so that we can maintain that. Now, there's no way I can talk about the Rams without bringing up Aaron Donald at least one time. Man, Aaron Donald is a Greek god. That's just it. He is what it is. We're going to have to give him the Kobe Bryant treatment. And what I mean by the Kobe Bryant treatment is Aaron Donald's going to get his. Now, we can't allow him to just dominate this game. But I'm going to be honest with you, man. Xavier Su'a-Fule is not going to be able to handle him. It's not going to happen. So what we're going to hope is that we can get these balls out fast and that Aaron Donald just doesn't wreck this game. Now, the dude's having what you consider a down season, but the dude still has like 11 sacks, which is ridiculous. And he has a down season. He's like the first NFL player in 4 years to get 11 plus sacks in 4 years straight. Like, it's just ridiculous what he's doing out there. So, I mean, I'm going to tell you this right now. Xavier Su'a-Fule, man, you're going to have your hands full, but you can do it. Why? Because he's going to vacillate back and forth. That means everybody on that line is going to get action at him. Xavier, I just need for when you get him for your, 11 or 8 plays, man, it has to be even. It can't be an opportunity where you get 12, 13 plays against this guy and he whoops you on 10 of them. I can't have that. I can't have that. I need my boy Dak to have a clean pocket so he can deliver that ball. So Xavier, man, I'm going to tell you, man, you're going to be key to this offense being able to do what we need to do, and that is keeping Aaron Donald on the other side of that ball. Now, they're not going to have freaking Ndamukong Suh like they did last year. Remember, they had both of them. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to have both of them. So, it's not going to be that ferocious, but Aaron Donald is still a guy that you make a video, you had better say something about him. You know what I mean? Lastly, man, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I think that the Dallas Cowboys got to come out here, man. I want to be able to run the ball, but honestly, this is a game where I think that Dak needs to throw that ball, man. Even though Jalen Ramsey's back there, man, Jalen Ramsey, we've always been able to throw against big corners. I mean, and we've always been able to play against them, you know what I'm saying? And this is my thing, a lot of people, Jalen Ramsey knows Amari Cooper. These guys are guys that played against each other when they were in the AFC, so they're very familiar with each other, but Jalen Ramsey is not, the name is more fierce than anything, man. So I definitely think that if we can move our wide receivers around, we should still be able to get some action. So I'm telling you guys right now, man, this is a game that I feel that the Dallas Cowboys win by Dak Prescott throwing the ball and ending it with the run. I expect my boy Ezekiel Elliott to play well. Why? Because they did a really good job of shutting him down last year when we played him. This is technically a revenge game. They did a really good job of shutting him down last year, and we got to make sure that we come back here and make a statement. So I do look forward to the Dallas Cowboys running the ball, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is a game where I want to see Dak Prescott take over the game with his arm. Why? Because the very best team that I've seen wearing a star on their helmet was led by a quarterback throwing the ball. And that's the Dallas Cowboys week 1 through 3. I'm telling you guys right now, I don't want to do nothing but get back to who we are. If we get back to who we are, the Dallas Cowboys of 2019, who we really are, because remember, we haven't had no suspension, we haven't had no injuries, so we just tripping right now. Like, we're just paying back because we're tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little baby. You ain't hungry. You ain't wet, so you shouldn't be crying. You know what I'm saying? It's the Dallas Cowboys. We ain't had no injuries. We ain't had no major suspensions. We should not be playing bad. We just got to get back to who we are, and that is the 2019 Dallas Cowboys. It's time to ride, y'all. So I already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.